Welcome back to Liverpool Transfer Daily, your ultimate source for all Liverpool FC transfer news. Our first news is this. Darwin Nunez would like Liverpool return. Two big clubs interested. According to a report from LFC Transfer Daily, Darwin Nunez would like to return to Liverpool and could terminate his contract at Al Hilal. Nunez's move to Saudi Arabia can't really be deemed a success, despite the vast earnings he will have accumulated of nearly £400,000 per week, tax-free. The January signing of Karim Benzema meant Nunez was excluded from Al Hilal's squad for the second half of the league season, while conflict in the Middle East further limited his chances of game time in their Champions League. As a result, Nunez reportedly reached an agreement to leave this summer. Now, Mundo Deportivo claim he would like to return to Liverpool, with Barcelona and Chelsea also interested. The Catalan outlet report from Barcelona's side of things that he is on the shortlist to replace Robert Lewandowski alongside Julian Alvarez, who is also a target. Nunez is 26 years old and viewed as a low-cost option should he conclude his time at Al Hilal early. No reported interest from Liverpool. While Nunez may be interested in returning to Anfield, there has been no suggestion that Liverpool have sought the Uruguayan, who is expected to start up front at the World Cup. The premise of the story may be true. You would expect Nunez to fancy a second go at Anfield, but the chances of it happening aren't particularly likely. Liverpool could do worse than to have him in the squad, especially given Hugo Ekitike's serious Achilles injury. However, Nunez's wage demands would surely be reserved for a first-choice striker rather than a squad player. Back in March, the ex-Red told YNWA, "I'd be lying if I said no, that I don't miss them. The truth is they made me feel very good, and my family too. In difficult moments that I went through personally, the people always gave me that affection, that support, and that was very important to me. Obviously, I miss Liverpool. I miss them a lot." A second coming of Nunez would surely garner a mixed reception. Some may be excited to see what Andoni Iraola could do with his raw ability. The Uruguayan's energy and mobility could suit the new coach's style. In reality, though, Nunez was sold because he simply wasn't performing. Nostalgia for the good moments may be clouding fans' judgment of his overall contributions here. Next news, Liverpool icon Mohamed Salah grants initial approval for money-spinning transfer with 3 demands set. Legendary Liverpool star Mohamed Salah has given the green light on a move to Saudi Arabia, though any transfer is subject to a hat-trick of big demands being fulfilled. And with the player's best mate in football, Dejan Lovren, beginning a war of words with Jamie Carragher over the Egyptian's Anfield exit. It was announced some weeks ago that the iconic Egyptian would be leaving Anfield this summer, 1 year before his £400,000 per week contract was due to expire, following a difficult season on and off the pitch for Salah. Having had to come to terms with the tragic passing of teammate Diogo Jota, Liverpool as a collective put in a woeful season that saw them barely finish 5th, and with results and performances ultimately costing Arne Slot his job. Salah's ongoing disagreements with Slot were seemingly a big factor in the Egyptian's departure, and Lovren has since revealed that had the Dutchman been sacked earlier, the 33-year-old would not have decided to quit Anfield this summer. All the same, both the player and the club have now closed the chapter on his 9-year spell on Merseyside, and the focus has now shifted to which side Salah signs for next. As YNWA has revealed for several months, and again in the initial wake of his Anfield exit confirmation, the player has been, and very much remains, a huge target for several clubs in the Saudi Pro League. Now, according to strong reports in Saudi publication Mareb Press, Salah has granted approval to move to the Middle East, though any move is still subject to 3 conditions. The report claims that Salah has already received an offer to join one of the Saudi League clubs, but the financial compensation offered was less than the offer he had previously received before renewing his contract with Liverpool FC. Indeed, YNWA has previously revealed that any deal to take Salah to Saudi Arabia will likely see him handed not just one of the largest sporting contracts in history, but also an ambassadorial role to help promote football in the country. The report added, Salah stipulated receiving an annual salary and financial benefits commensurate with his status and marketing value, in addition to signing a contract that extends for 2 or 3 seasons to ensure stability in the next stage of his career. The Egyptian star also set a third condition, which is to move to a club that has a sporting project capable of competing for major titles and championships, and not just participating. Mohamed Salah. Angry Lovren claims over Liverpool exit. While Salah has no way back at Anfield, his departure this summer continues to divide opinion, and there remain plenty of supporters who would have liked the Egyptian to fulfil his contract through to 2027 at Anfield. However, while Liverpool are making plans at signing his replacement and Yan Diomande remains their locked-in #1 target, the fallout from Salah's departure is seemingly not yet done. Now Salah's best friend in football, former Red Star Lovren, has hit out at Jamie Carragher for his criticism of the Egyptian superstar. Lovren told Win-Win, "The way they treated him this season is not harsh. It's disgusting. Why didn't they talk about him like this for the past 8 or 9 years? Tell me. Okay, 1 season, and then he's the target again. There are so many other issues. He's being really heavily criticised. Some pundits do it just to attract attention, maybe because they haven't succeeded in other areas of their lives, so now they need to perform well. Especially Carragher, he says whatever he wants. I always said he should tell him this to his face, say all these things to Mo to his face. He'll never say that, because I know he never will, because he never said it to me. He's talked badly about me too, but he never said that to me anyway. You know, he's just performing on TV and he gets paid for it, so he needs to perform this way." Lovren added, "I don't think it's the management that pushed Salah to leave. I think it's just one person, and I think it's just the manager. They didn't have a good relationship. Let's put it simply. With Klopp, he had a really good relationship. It wasn't always perfect, but they knew each other very well. Let's say that too. And they trusted each other. They liked each other. And Mo gave everything on the pitch for Klopp, and Klopp gave him that trust. But with Slot, it was the opposite. It's that simple. And everyone knows it, because when you look at the previous 8 or 9 seasons, he did really well." Lovren also thinks Salah needed more backing from his teammates, adding, "There are other players who should also take responsibility and say, yes, this is my fault. But you know, some players never came forward. There was mismanagement. Internally, they didn't handle it well. They didn't handle it well. Even if you have some problems, you have to talk about it in the dressing room. And like I said, Mo never felt that support. He was always the front page headline. Ah, it's Mohamed Salah. Don't be surprised. I mean, it's a deep-seated issue."